Introducing first, the Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. Absolution.
Guys, there's a lot to unpack here as we try to set the table for this big 3-on-3 matchup.
You're right, Michael, with 6 dominant.
The baddest woman on the planet.
It absolutely amazes me how quickly Ronda Rousey and seamlessly made her transition from the world of mixed martial arts to WWE. She improves each and every time she steps in the ring.
A real natural.
And their partner, from Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Listen to this place. They're going nuts.
Behold the Empress of Tomorrow,
Asuka.
And their opponents, first, from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Asuka absolutely incredible with what she has accomplished in such a short time here. Well on her way to becoming one of the best ever.
Lived up to the hype, surpassed the expectations. An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw. One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
The irresistible force is on Raw.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax. It's time for some mayhem.
And their partner, from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott has said all along, if I was in the business of pleasing people, I wouldn't be here. I'll do things the way that I want to do them.
Ruby carved her own path in the world, and she's right where she belongs on WWE television.
It's all about DIY for Ruby Riott.
Do it yourself, take what you can, give nothing back.
Nicely timed by Asuka. Big match here as we kick off this 3-on-3 contest.
Guys, I have a feeling this is the type of match we'll go back and look at 3 or 4 times over the course of next week. A lot of times you see champs dial it back a bit when the title's not on the line, but I don't expect to see that from her here.
Boom! Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
I must say, fellas, she fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
As we've seen many times over the years, the weekly rankings can be a source of great debate. And Byron, it seems Corey has taken issue with this week's rankings. Do you have any issue with how this week's numbers played out?
Not at all, Michael. In fact, I applaud the voters for getting, in my opinion, everything right from top to bottom.
She's absorbing some offense here.
Man.
When she agreed to this match, she knew this wasn't going to be easy.
Hey, when you put 6 of the most competitive women on the roster today in the same ring at the same time, somebody's going to get hurt. And it just so happens to be her.
And you look out, there's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael.
She delivers a punishing DDT. That could break a nose.
Something that is always important in a 6-man match is having the ability to perform double team moves. One of the things that successful 6-man teams try and execute are double team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike. Oh, what a forearm.
That was dirty.
Teamwork is always paramount in a 6-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where 2 members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring, but if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
Look at that. Now, that's acrobatic. And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works. Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas, and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted... There it is. She's made the tag.
And her partner is on absolute fire right now.
Twice as nice. The clothesline finds the mark.
Nicely done, snap suplex.
So quick. Just an unforgiving slam.
Boom, running STO.
Nicely done. Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. The entire women's division has been on edge since the Riot Squad exploded onto the scene. No one is safe.
WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Good night.
Grief.
Brought in the hard way.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Taken down. Nia Jackson, a leg drop. Thunderous leg drop.
Incredible. Now, can Nia Jax make the most of this?
She got the shoulder up in time.
Nice kick out there.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay.
She counters before it's too late.
Look at her go.
Picture perfect drop kick.
I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before. God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark. Big reversal for her there. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Drop down.
Nice.
She's on the defensive now. She's got 2 partners in her corner, itching to get in there, guys.
Over time, there have been various types of 6-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Anderson.
Nia Jax is measuring her.
Oh, man! That looks like it hurts.
This is all but over.
Byron, you've got the shoulders down. You're not going to get her that easy.
I knew she could do it.
Nia Jax seems to have lost a step now. But you certainly cannot counter out yet.
Yeah, but we all know that she can dish it out just as well as she can take it. And with that in mind, I wouldn't be surprised to see her turn the tides here short.
And a savage clothesline. The punch lands. Nia Jax, the irresistible force, is in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas of how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times Jax has lost has been due to competition with serious submission skills. We've seen arm bars and sleeper holds make the few dents in Nia's otherwise impressive records.
Oh, right to the gut.
Man, oh man.
Going back to the discussion of submission holds succeeding against Nia Jax, Bayley used a sleeper hold to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and Asuka locked in an armbar for 2 whole minutes to beat Nia on Raw. And then there's Ronda Rousey, who skillfully used her variety of submissions against the irresistible force.
Yeah, but we're talking about Ronda Rousey, Bayley, and Asuka here. 3 of the most skilled competitors in WWE history.
Ronda Rousey's done playing. We're looking at complete dominance. Ronda Rousey, this is all but over. There is no shoulders down. This could be it. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. And she kicks out at 2.
She's still in this one.
And the knee gets her good. Wow, what a slam. That acrobatic maneuver clearly caught her off guard. Oh, man.
Gosh, why?
She wants to finish this.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying.
Ronda Rousey's done playing.
Ooh, she's got a chance to win it here. Oh, no. I don't like Asuka.
Ronda Rousey, this is all but over.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here. Asuka's just getting overwhelmed.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people could break out of that one, Michael.
Gosh, the same move over and over. This is relentless.
She is on fire.
She's not careful, things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
6-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or...
Look at this, Byron.
Oh, across the top rope.
It doesn't look like she's going to get her to tap here.
6-man tags can be fought under... No! She breaks it!
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where...
Oh, and she makes the tag.
And not a moment too soon, Michael.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. When she gets in attack mode, look out. Going for an encore here. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Or you talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks. Now it's Ruby Riott. Bang! Riott kick.
That should do it. Talk about dominating the action.
She's ended many a match with that move.
Yeah, let's get another look at that. We're looking at complete domination here. She clearly liked it. What an amazing 6-man tag match.
The drop kick hits the target. I guess she feels there's something to be said for going back to something that worked before.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Asuka, Nia Jax, and Ruby Riott.
Wow, now that's a commanding win.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
And that's the kind of action we've come to expect here on Raw. What an amazing match.